Hi guys, welcome. Good evening, guys, and also all the people. We're going to talk about an activity that has been assigned to us. There is a little bit and early to race. So this is Jose Alberto Martinez Chicas, and also this is my partner or my classmate Jorge Cabrera. We're going to be talking about this activity that has been assigned to us. And let me go ahead and letting speak that is going to talk about the early and a little bit early race to the discussion objective.
Okay, well, the discussion objects say we have two objects. The first say to understand and recognize the importance of going to bed early by organizing our time and our daily activities for a healthy and restful sleep. The second object to focus about our discussion. It's a to conduct a small discussion but developing question, answer, and opinion to provide possible solution, um, and to the importance of a good of rest. Well, my partner continue with the kid inside.
Now that he already talked about the objective that is included in order to perform this task, let me go ahead and talk about a little bit about the kid inside. I'm talking about a good race is quite important. Societies is organized nowadays and for nowadays activities, and there are some established on a schedule that let us work and perform our activities over the day in a proper way, so we can go to bed earlier or later. So the only ways to perform the task of the day properly, we need to take at least the set time that it has been established by the society in order to have a good race or being in a good way to continue going our task another day or the same day, So
Yeah,
now,
sure. I totally agree with you. Well, now let me tell you, made the first question. It said, how can we go to bed early? And the most important, how can we to fall asleep easily? So if you into the bed and maybe the 5 minutes you already asleep and a deep dreams. How can we go to bed early? Tell me.
being honest with you, if I talk, if I speak about it because of my own, mm, let's say, experience, I will say that one of the best way to go to bed early is just for you that you put yourself or you get on a schedule over the day. You perform all the tasks, you do what you have to over a set time that you set for you to get ready or for you to get rid of all the activities. Like, like get on the schedule. I mean, if you are really organized, if you set a time for you to get ready and do everything, you can go to bed on time. So that is
Yeah,
one.
sure.
Absolutely, yes,
Yeah,
as you
sure.
said it. Absolutely, yes, as you said.
Yeah,
One
right,
of the
right.
other way for you to go to bed early is like if you turn off your old devices, that will be great because people sometimes have some problem going to bed earlier because people go to bed earlier actually, but at the end they end up using telephone and computers, watching Netflix, on all those kind of stuff that don't let
Oh,
us
oh, oh, yeah, of course. Or just checking the email, for example.
watching a movie. But at the end, yeah, I
Or
truly.
maybe sharing memes. Okay, right. In my humble opinion, I have to say that to be able to go to bed early, it's necessary to have finished with, you said, with all the obligation and responsibilities of the
You're
day.
right.
Yeah, because if we don't do it, we will have a small alert in our hand, and this is the cause, or this is the reason that we have a problem to close our eyes, because we are thinking about it, and that problem and that issue that we don't do it and the during the day.
Absolutely, yes. I agree with you, Jorge. And to be honest with you, we gotta be organized and try to make the most of the day. So eventually we can end up sleeping without no problem on time. So let's say that. Yeah, second number we have because as you know, this activity has been made by three questions. We already discussed one basically, right? So let's go ahead and move on to the second one. If we sleep more than 8 hours, it is possible to wake up more rested or active. What do you think about it?
Wow. I don't know. I think that it's dependent of each person, because remember that each person have different activity or have different tasks during the day. So I don't know. Maybe because if you have two children, or if you have two works, two jobs, so I don't know. If you want to prevent from the stress and get organized, you have to write your and this is maybe daily routine. This is the only way that you can go to the bed early. So well, but the time is over. We have to continue with the next question.
Absolutely,
The
yes.
second
But before,
question says,
be, yes, but before we can continue, I certainly agree with you because it all depends on the kind of people and all the necessity that the person has. Because in my case, I rather sleep just 7 hours because if I sleep 8 hours, the next day I feel even more sleepy. So I feel like that's even better for me to the rest, the less as the less I rest, the better it is for me. But
yeah, but hours, my friend, no, no, that is not possible, because let me tell you that I always sleep maybe around 9 or sometimes 10 hours, because I love always go to bed early. So, and I have to say that when I wake up in the morning, I always feel some, maybe some, a little tired, a little, maybe I don't have much, I don't have that feeling for I don't feeling active, I don't feeling exciting. So I feeling, maybe I don't know, I don't want to go to the work today, or I just turned off my alarm clock because I just 5 minutes ago continuing my bed. So I don't know. I don't know.
we
Seven
have a
hours.
slight
I don't
difference
think.
then because I feel like if I sleep 8 hours, oh my god, it's a total disaster for me instead. So the last one, what we can do if we wake up sleepy in the morning and we have to work. What about that, Cabrera?
I don't know. I would like to continue with this conversation because it's fun, but we have to continue with the second question because we don't spend more than 15 minutes. Remember. So the second question: if we sleep more than 8 hours, it is possible to wake up more rest and active. Well, that was we are talking about 2 minutes ago. And let me tell you that in my case, no. If I sleep for more 8 hours, I always wake up a little exhausted. I don't feel that it's good. I don't know, what do you think about?
No, I already said we were talking about it and I'd rather sleep. I would like to, in my case, I love sleeping just 7 or less than 7 hours because I feel that it's even better for me. But it all depends
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
people. It all depends on every single person and all the necessity and all the difficulties of the person may have because you probably love sleeping 8 hours and then you feel more active. But in my case, I feel horrible instead. So it is. study suggests
Yeah,
it all depends on people
I,
because if
I
you
think
sleep,
it's very yeah.
yes, absolutely yes. Because in my case, not because of that, but I've been reading about it. It says that if you sleep more than 8 hours or 8 hours, I'm not pretty sure this is for real, but they said that you take the risk of getting a muscular disease. Could you imagine? I don't know if that was for real, but they said that about it.
Yeah, yeah, but I think the most important is the healthy breakfast, because and the
Mhm.
healthy, and maybe you don't go with the stomach full before going to bed, because I think that the digestive system and our body, maybe it's working when you are asleep. So if you go with the stomach full, maybe you can cause disasters and your muscles and your nervous, and maybe you're all um resting. So I think that the food is very important.
I absolutely agree with you. So let's move on to the last one. What can we do if
Well,
we wake up sleepy in the morning and we have to work? What about it?
well, yeah. Let me tell you that if I have that problem in the morning, I just drinking a lot of water during the day, because I need just liquid, and I don't feel to eat food normal and the day. I don't know, because maybe because when I wake up like that, I feel something with a headache. Maybe I have a difficult to see, to watch, and and maybe no, and maybe all day I feel a little thirsty. So
Yes.
yeah, the
Yeah,
feeling is it's horrible. So my opinion and my consideration is drinking a lot of water all
yeah,
day.
that sounds great. And actually, I totally agree with you because if you gotta work, if you feel sleepy, if you're kind of tired, basically, because that is the sensation. You gotta drink a lot of water. First of all, I suggest because I got a friend, not because I do it, but I got a
Yeah,
friend that really does, and he before he go to work, he goes to work, he does exercise, and he get
yeah,
ready, he
maybe.
take a nap, he drink water, he take like a cup of coffee, drink a cup of coffee, and then it's like 30 minutes before it got into the bathroom and take a
Yeah,
walk.
but remember that if you suffer from gastritis, you cannot drink a cup of coffee. So this is depending of the person, and
Yeah,
and maybe
in my
yeah,
case,
because in the,
I don't do exercise because I'm a lazy person, but he does, and he says that it's really important and it's really essential for human beings because he said that if you do exercise before going to do an activity, right after you wake up, this is great for your body, for your mind, and whatever. So at the end,
yeah,
in
I
my case,
know.
I could say just drink water, take a bath,
And,
probably.
and take a snap, and maybe and your lunch. you
Absolutely,
you
yes.
have to yeah, you have to eat your breakfast quickly, and yeah, I have enough time. I can take a peek, or I can take a snap a little, maybe.
Yes, I
I don't
totally
know.
agree with you. Actually, to be honest, it
Yeah,
was
two to three
a
minutes.
great conversation, and you got a great point of view. But we gotta stop because the time is basically over, and I would like to continue. But to be honest with you, in general, we can say that before going to bed, you need to get on a schedule. You gotta make the
Okay.
most of your day for you to get ready, and then you can go to bed without no problem.
Okay, thank you for your opinion, but the time is over and we have to finish this conversation. Well, to finish, it's a pleasure for me, Ken. Farewell. This conversation was excellent. That has been all, and we hope it is helpful and that we can take some of these tips and to apply them in our lives. Well, we have to say goodbye and until the next time. Bless you.